So you feeling weird?
Yeah.
What's good? Welcome to the Full Cup podcast. Sorry about y'all hearing our little conversation before the show coming on. What's good with y'all, man? Welcome to the Full Cup podcast. Y'all know how we do this every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm Quincy with the questions,
Talisha with the T, y'all.
and we start every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those of y'all on the East Coast, we start at 10 p.m. Mountain Time is like 8. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all day been? How y'all week been so far, man? This week has been good. What about you, Talisha? I know you got some good news.
Yeah, I can't complain. Got a
Mm-hmm.
little, extra
You know,
income coming in.
hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
OnlyFans.
We started the OnlyFans. I'm an eater. She a server. Don't tell
Oh my
nobody.
gosh.
Look it up. They call it TEA and Q.
Oh,
What's good with y'all, man? I hope everybody doing good tonight, man. Hope everything is going good tonight this week for y'all, man. This week has definitely been good for us. Definitely, man. Shout out to everybody who continue to support. We are one follower away from 500. We've been working on getting that together. We are one follower away from the 500. We just need more people to join. Thank you everybody who does join and continue to stick it out with us. Don't forget we got the year show coming up next month. We have the year show that's gonna be popping up, man. Hopefully y'all can tune in for that.
yep.
That'll definitely be a great thing. Let me turn these notifications off on my other phone so y'all quit hearing all these dings and shit in the background, man. That's crazy. Talisha,
Hey
what you want to say,
Jamie.
man?
Hey
Jamie,
Diogene. Hey Kevin. Hey
what's
50.
good? What's good, y'all? What's good, Diogene? Shout out to the collective podcast. Period.
Yeah.
I was able to go on there. I entered some songs. Didn't just support and didn't think I was gonna win. Won $100, man, and they was true to it. Right when the show, Diogene sent the money right over. Definitely, she's an animated person, man. I haven't really met her before.
Yes.
She's definitely an animated person. Also, gonna be doing some music coming up soon with Diogene that I sent her some beat for that we're gonna definitely be hooking up together. I've been getting back into my music groove. Shit has been great, man. How has it been for y'all, man? Hopefully everybody doing good. What y'all sipping on tonight? What y'all smoking on tonight? Y'all know exactly how we do, man. What's
And it
good?
doesn't have to be alcohol. Y'all know y'all could be sipping on something non-alcoholic, and we down for that too.
Non-alcoholic could definitely be. We know Miss Diogene is pregnant, so
Yeah,
we
I,
can't
I
have
think
can't have her out there sipping.
I didn't know that till after the fact, after the show. I was like, oh, she got a baby in her tummy.
She got her baby on the way.
Jamie too. Shout out to the pregos and the
Shout out to the Pregos, man. Getting it in. You feel me? You figured me. Definitely getting it in, man. But definitely
definitely.
I do want to touch on something though before the show starts tonight. Let me
You want to touch
share
on
this
it
out.
now?
I want to touch on it real quick before the show starts tonight.
You don't want to
Hey
wait till we
man,
play the first of the music and get everybody in first.
you know what? I definitely do want to do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna definitely do that, man. We know how y'all know how we start the show, man. We play some good music, let everybody get in their vibes. While we in here, don't forget to hit the likes, the loves, and everything right there in that corner. Don't forget to share this out. Just share it on your page. You ain't gotta share it everywhere if you don't want to. We ain't forcing y'all to do that. We're looking for one more follower to be at 500 followers. We definitely looking into that. Hopefully everybody is doing good tonight. Hopefully everybody's being lucrative, money coming in. That's definitely always gonna be a good thing, man. I just
Yeah. He gonna touch
is
on it.
yeah, life
He
life
gonna
is a
touch on it right
blessing.
after he play this
Yes,
song. No,
I'm gonna touch on it. I'm gonna touch on it. I'm gonna touch on some shit. Definitely gonna touch on some shit tonight, and I need people to really understand where I'm coming from when I'm touching on what I'm gonna tell y'all tonight. I'm definitely not being funny or being biased, but it is some shit that I do want to say and talk about. Uh,
yeah, we could definitely play your song. You gotta send it to Q.
who?
Uh, Diogene.
Yeah, you got so for on this platform, you got to send it to me before
The
the
show.
show. So what we do on Thursday, send me the song and I'll play your song, but send it to me and we'll open the show with your song on Thursday. That way I
Yep.
can download it and you can hear the quality of the how the music is gonna sound. I'm about to play a song tonight. I'm gonna play a mainstream song tonight so you can see how the songs are gonna sound as they're being played. We play
Through
songs every
StreamYard.
night. Yeah, stream. We play them through Streamyard, so you get the full effect of the music, the bass, and everything else. So Diogene, please, yes, email me a song. You have my email. Send me a song, and I will definitely open it. I will open the show with your song on Thursday night. I got you, man. It's nothing. It's all love over here, man. No competition, all love,
Definitely.
man. We love what y'all doing over there at the collective. We love that y'all branched off and y'all doing y'all own thing. That's beautiful. Like I said, man,
Yes.
growing ain't biting. We talked about that, but I'm gonna touch on that subject though. But before we even get into that, y'all know I'm gonna
Oh,
play my
thank you,
music.
Brian. Brian said his
Uh,
wife will be 500 tonight, making 500 followers.
500 followers. Thank you, Brian. We definitely appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and get into this music. You know, something old school, classic. That's gonna
Yep.
get
Before we get
everybody
to
in a
this
good.
topic.
Yeah, we're gonna get everybody into a good mood. I'm gonna touch on something that I want to talk about as far as these podcasts go. Then we're gonna have questions that we have for the show. This is the Full Cup, man. Continue to pull up. Hey.
Hey.
What it is, what it's gonna be, no, I can't call it. All I know is I had to step up, speed it up, cut the chase, go in for first place before the mother cats try to get ya. Moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip, do it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down, but this time around I got it. Hey, how you doing? Oh, baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. There's a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Yeah. Oh, what you drink, what you sip? I got the next round. Martini or goose now. Tell me what's up, what's up? Conversation my eyes is having with your thighs. Don't get me out of line, they better shut up, shut up. You're moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip, do it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down. You feeling your boy now, so I doubt it, shorty. Hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with. I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. There's a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Your body. Oh yeah. Hey, 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 I want your body, your body, your body, your body, your body, your body. Please love, they fit your love, what's with your love? Love to get to know you better. Let's go somewhere, anywhere, I don't care. Long as we can ride together. One more sip, wet your lips, we can dip. I slip that tip to violate. Yours up full halogen, yep, she modeling. I just had to say, hey, hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into? Baby, what you getting into? Oh, girl, I ain't leaving without you. Hey, girl, how you doing? How you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. Cause a body that shape is your claim to fame. Girl, I ain't leaving without you. Hey, baby, what's that in your cup? You need to let me fill that up. You know I'm trying to see what's up with you. Hey, and I ain't thinking about you, man. They should have held you by the hand. Cause I'm your number one fan. I ain't leaving without you. Ooh. Hey, how you doing?
Hey. If that don't put you in a good mood, I don't know what will. Welcome to the Full Cup Podcast. Y'all know how we do, man. We get the crowd right before we go on. Miss Ned in the building. I see you. Diazene, I see you. I see y'all back on these comments. Let me go ahead and start highlighting some of these people. What's good with my boy Kevin tapping in for the first time? Diogene tapping in for the first
Yes.
time. It's definitely gonna be a great show. We definitely got some good topics we're gonna talk about, getting it rolling. I definitely
Hey,
do want to address some
Alexis.
things.
Hey,
Alexis in the
Kay. Hey,
building,
Will Adams.
everybody in the building, man, shouting y'all out for even coming in. Uh,
Yes.
Yes, yes, Diogene, definitely send me your song like we was talking about before. I will definitely play you at the beginning of the show the same way to get the vibes right going for the show on Thursday night. I got you, mommy.
And
It's
we do
good.
that for any artists out here. One of these days, this summer, coming up soon, I will be making my debut.
Talisha will be doing some music. Also, don't forget this summer we got the Full Cup hookup coming up to where we're gonna pay for a lucky lady to go on a date with three men virtually, and we're gonna pay for them to have a paint and sip, and they're gonna get to know each other, and hopefully it works out. So
Yep,
look out for the Full Cup hookup this summer.
the
Also
virtual.
next month we got the Full Cup podcast year anniversary. We've been doing this for a
Yes,
year now.
y'all.
It's definitely been a move, man. It's been a move. It's been uh not really a struggle, but you have to stay consistent when you excuse me, doing the podcast. My
Here
girl
he go
Kay
with
in
the
the
burps.
building, Cubana
Hey,
Queen in the
hey, hey,
building.
Cubana. Um,
Definitely, definitely.
and we may be doing the 1 year anniversary on a Thursday. We will keep you posted. I do have some extra income, so I will be busy on the weekends, but I might be able to
Hmm.
do something for that weekend to get it off. We
We
will
get down.
see.
Y'all know how we do. Y'all know exactly how we do. Diogene said, good vibes up in this motherfucker. I'm over here doing the two step with water in my hand. Hey,
Yes.
that's something about that song, man. It just brings it out of you. We
Was it
love to get,
Jaheim?
yeah, it was Jaheim. Ain't
Mhm.
leaving without you. Last week we played A Pain,
We did.
Cigars and Moscato.
Yes,
We
that's one of
played
my
her song
favorite.
last week to open up the show, which was a vibe. It was definitely dope. So we definitely gonna be playing that again. Cubana Queen in the building. What's up with you, ma? Everybody coming in, sliding in.
Thank you, cousin.
Diogene said, "I know somebody need a husband with that paint and sip." Hey, and that's what we doing. We spreading
Hey,
love. We definitely
we gonna
spreading
be
love.
definitely asking some good questions.
Me and Talisha have been married for almost 14 years now. Been together for 16, so we definitely want other people to find love. Look at the love that's in here already, though. Y'all
Yeah,
about to make me
y'all.
tear up. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to show up here. My boy Silk Sinatra in the building. My motherfucking brother.
Hey,
What's
I know
good
that's
with you, bro?
family.
What's good with you, man? Marlene in the building. What's
Hey,
good with you?
Marlene.
Yes, yes. We husband and
Yes, we're
wife. We've been married.
married.
Yeah, we've been married for 14 years.
It'll be
Definitely. So
14 years in December this year.
yeah, so whenever you see Talisha Jones comment, that's Talisha with the T. That's my wife. So when we support as a family. Even our kids right now are probably watching us on YouTube in their rooms.
Yeah,
Even though they
before
ain't
you
supposed
jump
to be.
into anything you about to say, they told me just yesterday, like, yeah, we watched your podcast a few times. My son was like,
Yeah.
yeah, mom, it's been some stuff that I had to log off. I didn't even want to know about y'all. I says that's why you don't need to be listening.
Brian said, "What day in December were we married? We got married on December 8th.
I was going to
December
say you
8th will
better remember.
December 8th will be 14 years, man. December 8th will be 14 years. Beautiful thing, man. Ups and downs and everything else, but hey, weather gets choppy when you on the sea of love, man. That's all I can really tell y'all. To be 1,000 with y'all." She said, "Stop being managed." Then I'm not being managed. Wait a minute. How am I
For real,
being managed?
she talking about little Quincy. No, for
Oh
real
man, he
though.
gonna watch it though. He gonna watch it. Brian said December 5th. They've been together 4 years. Congrats. Hey,
Oh,
congrats to y'all too, man.
congrats.
Love is a beautiful thing, man. Love is a beautiful thing. Don't let nobody discourage y'all from what y'all doing. You're gonna get
For
a
real.
thousand people to say negative things about your relationship. You're only gonna get one or two that's really gonna rock with you and want your union to stick around. That's why it's way more important to care about the marriage instead of the wedding. I'm being 1,000 with y'all. I'm being 100,000 with y'all, man. We get a lot
For
of people
real.
to show up for weddings. Nobody shows up for the marriage. I promise you that. Okay, now that we got that out the way, all the
Congratulations,
pleasantries.
DJ Nay. I didn't know you were married too.
Yes, congratulations. Are you married too? Look in the building. Look at all these married people showing up. We're doing the right thing, man. Definitely. Uh, he said, "Bro, you ain't still ain't sent me my blacks. I forgot in California y'all can't get them. I'm gonna send them to you, bro. You see what I've been doing. You see the business and everything else, bro. You see I'm running a business. I'm everything else, bro. Just we
He
coming.
just
I
forgot.
promise you. I did. I'm coming for you. I got you. I wanna address some shit real quick. Like honestly, I Diaz or Nay Nay. Or Nene. Okay, got you. So you want me to say Diaz? I got you. Just let me know which one you want me to use.
Diaz, Nang, Ozzy.
Okay, got you. Say less. Uh, okay. So I'm not taking shots at nobody, and I don't want anybody to think that. But I do want people to know that everybody can have an avenue in the same lane. Everybody can. Everybody can have a Phull Cup podcast.
A
Everybody can
Phull
have a
Cup.
podcast. Everybody can have a podcast. From the Phull Cup to the collective, anybody else, the Real Blunt podcast that be going on that we support. Shout out to Jamie and 50 that be doing their things. Y'all make sure
Yes.
y'all
Shout out to
tune in with
Jamie
them
and
too.
50.
They have
Real
a
blunt, y'all.
Real Blunt that pops in every Saturday starting at 10 o'clock a.m. West Coast time. They definitely have
Yep.
that. But I want to let y'all know that this lane is big enough for all of us to do what we do and display our talents. Everybody has a different avenue. Nobody's doing it the same. Nobody started this podcast shit that's doing it now. So we can all do it. It shouldn't be no beef. It shouldn't be nobody saying nobody copying nobody or nothing. Because when it all boils down to it, we all getting on here and we doing what we doing. That's all it fucking is. I don't have to have no beef with you to display my talent. I don't. I don't need to have a gimmick with you to display my talent. And I don't think that should be going on with what's going on right now. And that's basically the way I'm putting it. I'm not addressing nobody or anything else, but we need to all act like fucking adults. Everybody on here is grown. Everybody that's doing their podcast grown as fuck. We need to move accordingly to the way that we are grown as fuck. Right. But Diogenes Ozzy said, sorry, it say Diogenes, so that's what I put out. Ozzy said nobody need permission to start anything. Absolutely. And you don't. And you should be willing to help other people when they start their podcast so they can do it better. So they can have the same avenues you go through. I never charge nobody for the game and start their podcast. I want to help you out and see you do good also. But this bullshit that's going on behind people branching off and people becoming jealous about it, or people being mad, or everybody got something to say in between, that's where it gets ugly at. And where it gets ugly at, that's where the numbers rise at. When the drama rises on these podcasts, everybody goes in. That's the gimmick. I blame the people who watching that shit, honestly, because that shit is bullshit. We all can do what we need to do, nigga. The internet is big. It's fucking huge. My boy Norm in the building.
Hey,
What's good?
Norm.
So we definitely, and that's definitely what it is. And the Ozzy, I got you. Definitely looking forward to helping y'all, man. I don't want nobody to feel for something that's free that you can go do. Like that's crazy to me. We're supposed to be helping each other. That's what the Phull Cup podcast is about. Phull Cup means half full, never half empty. That's all it is. This other bullshit that's going on, man, let that shit rest. Let that shit rest. My boy Johnny in the building. What's good with you? I
Hey,
see you.
Johnny.
I see you, Johnny.
So, are you done?
Yes, I'm done, ma'am. Go ahead. Turn
Oh,
up.
okay. Because I
Turn
wanted to
up.
say my little piece on it.
Go
You
ahead. Yeah,
know,
you
I
can.
don't, I don't normally talk shit out
I
loud,
don't normally do this,
and
but
when it is out loud, it's in my house or my car or on my phone, one or the other. But what I will say is that it's all about supporting each other, definitely. But I will say this: Quincy's turning a new leaf, and so he's not about confrontation. I'm
all
not
about
either.
confrontation.
Not well,
I'm all
not
for
the
the
way you saying
confrontation.
it. But
I
what I
don't want.
will say is that if a nigga, and that's for women and men, black and white, whoever you are, if a nigga wanna do anything, I wish a nigga would. Please don't say anything. Please don't come for anybody I know. Go for everybody else. Want to
Yes,
come
don't
for
come.
us or me? Don't.
You call out one wolf, you
And
invite the
I
whole
say that
pack.
in the most humblest way because it's so stupid to talk bad about somebody else because they're doing something or they're doing the same thing as you're doing. So, and
And
I'm
please
gonna
believe, and
say it
that
again.
includes.
People keep thinking I'm joking when I say this. I'm really finna drop some bars. So I'm about to do a hit it and quit it. I ain't here to stay. I don't want a relationship with it.
I
I
ain't here
love
for a
rap,
long time.
but
I ain't here for a long
I'm not
time. I'm
here
just here
for a
for a good time.
relationship as a rap artist. You know what I'm saying? I do other things. but I'm checking it off my bucket list. I did some stuff when I was younger, and I'm finna come hard, and I'm finna do a feature with Quincy. That's the first one, and then I'm finna drop my own shit, and I'm in the bucket like pluck it, and
And it
then
said, "Fuck rap, you can have it back."
exactly, and then y'all can have that back. But I just want to
Right.
come in
Also,
and
too,
make some
want to
people
let y'all
mad.
know. Right. Also, I want to let y'all know too. There's a number going across the bottom. If you want to tap into the show, let me know. I will send you a link once we send out the first question. So all you got to do is tap into the show. Send a text message to that number going across the bottom. Y'all see it. It's some letters. It's a stream going across the bottom. Go ahead and send text that number. Let me know who you are and what you want to comment on about, and I'll bring you on the show. I'll gladly bring you on the show and you can say your piece. You get 2 or 3 minutes. You can say your piece and then you can move along. We have nothing wrong with that, but we definitely here to rock out with y'all, man. Y'all know
Yeah,
how we
this is so
do.
fun.
But I did want to address that though. I did want to address that we can all be in the same lane, man. So the little without me sounding biased, because there's some people that I care about that's doing a podcast that's just started. And it's not because they gave me my first win, being on the podcast or anything else. You guys are doing what you need to do for what you need to do. And I'm talking to the collective podcast. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody else bring you down, and don't let nobody else draw you into their bullshit. If people have a hang up with it and y'all used to be partners, they should be able to inbox y'all and talk to y'all. It should never be on display for everybody to see for it to be
Or
a
put
gimmick.
it on wax.
Right. Yeah. So it should never be a gimmick for that to be. So don't even address that shit. That shit ain't even worth y'all addressing. Like honestly, and that goes to any podcast. If you feel in a certain way, you should address the people privately. That beef shit in public makes us look crazy and ignorant. This is not Real Housewives of Hollywood.
Hey, shout out Miss X.
Miss X in the building.
Hmm.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Sarita? I see you. But definitely, man, it definitely should be that, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at. I don't wish hate on nobody on what they doing on their podcast, even to the Black and Mickey's podcast. I don't hold no grudges with that podcast or nothing. I don't. Do your thing and keep continuing to do it. You know, that's exactly what it is. If you want the support, reach out. We'll follow you the same way. Hopefully you do it back. It's like everybody else podcast do it for us. That's all it is, man. It's no hate in our way. And if anybody needs help with anything going on, man, let me know. Let me know. It's good. Help out with whatever way you need to go. I got no problem with that, nigga.
Okay. But what's up?
Just
So we didn't spent at least 10 minutes on that. What you got for us tonight?
okay. Everybody out there, if y'all ready for the first question tonight, let me see y'all hit them likes and loves. Send them up. We're gonna do the first question of the night. Y'all know how we get down, man.
Exactly, Fifth.
He said, I appreciate those that support, those that don't.
Oh the
Fuck
fuck
off.
well.
Fuck off. Straight up, and I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who do support. I even appreciate the people that don't support, that tell everybody else that they don't like it, because all you doing is bringing other people here.
This
We'll
is
never
true.
speak bad on you. We'll never speak bad. Never. But please know, if you call out one wolf, you invite the whole pack. Okay, I had to get my stare on. I had to look into the camera, let them know I was serious.
Oh shit.
Anyways, moving right along. The first question for of the night is was sent in. It says, "What's the difference between having standards and having expectations?" That is the first question for tonight. So the first question for tonight, I'll read it again. What is the difference between having standards and expectations? Anybody else want to touch? Talise, you want to touch on that?
Definitely I feel like your standards are something that you are not budging on. Your standards are for you. You know what you're not going to take, what you're not going to deal with. And also not we always think about standards on what we not going to deal with, but standards can also be on what we will do. A standard on how we show up for people.
Right.
Expectations are more for the other person, and you can work on expectations.
Expectations are
Standards,
hope.
standards, you is unchanging. expectations can change. Hey Aries. Hey
What's good
Gaines.
with you, Aries gang in the building? What's good with you, my boy Gaines in the building?
Sarita
What's
said,
good?
sounds the same to me.
No, it's not. So I think expectations are what you I mean, standards are what you hold other people to. Expectations is what you hope they do. That's what it is. Your standards is what you're not gonna allow to waver. Your expectations can waver, I believe. My boy Paul in the building, big
Hey
cred,
Paul.
big cred. Again, don't forget to check out the collective podcast. My boy Sarita, my girl Sarita, my boy Paul and Ozzy, they killing it over there. They killing it over there. They killing it over there. And hopefully I'll
Yeah.
be a guest. Hopefully I'll
On
be a guest
Fridays,
judge
y'all.
this week. Fridays I will be there. Hopefully I'll be a guest judge this week because I won last week for the song competition. I felt so good about it, man. I was up all night dancing. It wasn't even the money; it was the appreciation. It was the reaction
I
from
had
the
a good
from
lunch
the
the next
host.
day.
Yes, yes, yeah. Talisha did definitely did. But I really appreciate the host the way that they he said it's your boy.
Miss X, because he didn't sat up there and called you his homeboy.
I mean, but technically she is though. I can't even lie.
Is
That's
that
my
the
nigga,
equivalent
man.
of the women calling they homeboy? They like, girl, I mean, homie.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to call
but
you girl.
right. But as far as the question goes, I think those are definitely two different things. Expectations are going to float. I promise you. Kev said I was entertained with the collective podcast earlier. Blessings to those three. Absolutely.
Yes, shout out to
Absolutely,
them for
man.
sure.
Absolutely. Go back and check out the first inaugural show that they did, the pilot that they did, man. It was dope. The music was
Yes,
dope. Well, most of the music was dope. There was some trash music in there, and they're gonna
it
let you know if
was.
your shit is trash. They're gonna definitely let you know if your shit is trash. And the best thing about that show was the judging was unbiased. The shit was unbiased, man.
Yeah, so I think with expectations, um, I think that people get so disappointed in expectations that they not even willing to talk about it or work it out. Excuse me, I'm
Right.
I'm burping like Quincy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, I got heartburn.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
Nigga said, "Shut up, I
but
got heartburn."
I
Al
think that
Smith in the building. What's good with you, bro?
yeah, shout out to Al Smith. So, your standards is definitely, when people be like, "Oh, your standards are too high." Now, do I think sometimes people's standards, I think that people get it mixed up on what they are for themselves versus what other people are to them. And I feel like we don't we when you expect too much from or without talking to them, expectations will let you down. I think
Right,
the main thing with expectations is conversation, and nobody wants to have it. Yet we all say we grown. Oh, I'm
right,
so grown. I'm so real. I keep it 100. And a lot of people who say they keep it 100 usually don't. And if they do, they don't like when other people keep it 100 with them.
right.
So, I think more so, it's just making sure that those expectations are realistic and you be able to talk about them. Miss X said, Moosey said standards are set in stone and they ain't taking nothing less while expectations lead to disappointment. Exactly.
Yeah, it could lead to disappointment, but you can expect the worst out of somebody and they surprise you and it's the best. Honestly. I expect the worst out of people. That's my expectations. I don't expect great out of anybody. I don't expect people to be 100% solid and 1,000 with me. I don't expect that. So that way I'm never disappointed. So anything that goes over that is great to me. My standard is I'll never let you do me dirty. Especially if it's negligent. I understand people have problems and problems arise and people hurt people's feelings on accident. I understand that. But when it's intentional or it's malice, that's where the problem lies with me. And I won't fuck with you. That's the best way I deal. I'm learning to deal with people. Me giving you my energy is never gonna go good. Cause then you still have my energy. I let you steal my energy. Me not giving you my energy and be like, you know what? I forgive you folks, but I don't have to deal with you is the best thing going. You'll live longer that way. You don't even have to address people when it comes to that type of shit.
Yeah.
If you are a new person on here, don't forget to like and follow the Full Cup podcast and share this motherfucker out, please.
Yes, unless you like me and you gotta delete it right after the show because you got aunties and uncles and parents who gonna be like, "What the
My
hell?
boy,
Y'all went from positive to booty holes."
my boy
No, but
Jermaine in the building. My boy Keyshawn in the building.
hey, what's
Keezy
up, Joe?
just did a song with Keezy, letting y'all know it's gonna be dope. Definitely. That's gonna be on my album. Absolutely
Hey,
gonna
happy
definitely be in there.
birthday, Joe!
Happy birthday to my guy Joe Slash.
Yes,
What's good with you, nigga?
one
Happy
of my definitely
birthday.
favorite Gemini's.
Happy birthday. That's what my boy Paul be doing. My boy Incredible, my bad, Big Craig. He be putting up the lighter, man. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, bro. To many more years to come, to another 60 or 70 years of your life, bro. Times 10.
Yes,
Definitely happy birthday to you, bro.
cause y'all niggas is getting old.
Right. Don't forget to
Anyway,
come out here and visit us in Houston, nigga.
but I was gonna say, like, for me, I'll use me as an example for expectations versus standards. Now, my standard is with Quincy or any man that I would be with is that you listen to me when I'm telling you my concerns and what I need you to do more or do less. My expectations is they're going to be them. My expectation is they may not catch on quickly. They may not start doing what I need them to do. So same thing with Quincy. Like if I could be like, I need you to cook more. You know what I'm saying? My expectation is on some days he gonna be like, "You sure you don't want to cook? Cause you make it better." But if he don't, if he does step up and be like, "You know what, babe, I got it," and I don't care how it come out, I'm gonna do it to for you to have a break. Then now
Yeah.
he's exceeded my expectations, and it's not lowering my standards because he did what the original my standard was is listen to me. Consider my feelings.
Right. The relationships, period, and I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. Relationships, period, are never going to be perfect. There's going to be times that I piss you off. There's going to be times you piss me off. That's basically what it is, man. And people need to really come to an understanding of that. We lose so much behind throwing people away over one fucking mistake. Honestly, we
Man,
lose a
yeah.
lot. We lose a lot of good people behind being like, you know what, fuck them, not knowing that they going through some whole shit mentally themselves. People go through shit all the fucking time, man, and we need to slow down before we pass judgment. We really, 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 really do. That's what the expectations thing is we pass judgment way
Yes.
too quickly. We pass it way too quickly, on people. Because it's been people that I've been like, man, this person is a fucking asshole. Because I've seen the way that they be acting. Then I got to know the person and I understood why they acted that way. Like, oh shit, nigga, you got a reason to have a chip on your shoulder. Just don't have that chip with me, nigga. We rocking. Pour this
Wow.
drink up. Get over it.
Or we as friends too, like not just spouses, as friends too, we expect these people in our lives to be a certain way when we're down and out. We expect them to always be the one first to reach out. We expect them to, when we are down and out, they just magically know that we're down and out, so let me call or text and check on them. Or we expect that they're going to not do certain things or say certain things. We're all human. So I think with expectations is just like having mercy and grace. That's why I think a lot of people, it's so hard in this era to have friends. People like it's so
Right.
hard, especially as an adult, to gain friends if they're not your longtime friends already, to and keep friends and stuff like that. But that's because people and their expectations,
Right.
not their standards, their
Not and
expectations.
not coming off of that, but I have a sub question for that.
Go ahead.
Since you said that, do you think that it is harder to gain friends as an adult in this era?
Yeah.
That's what I want to let y'all know. Do y'all think it's harder to gain friends as an adult in this era? And I definitely believe that it is. When I came out here to Houston, I wanted to gain friends so bad that I wasn't being around the right people. It wasn't that they wasn't The right people, they just wasn't the right people for me. They wasn't the right people for my marriage, my house. You got to think when I'm getting you to be my friend, you have to be a friend. It's a package fucking deal. It's really a package deal when you are a friend to me because you have to be a friend to my wife. My kids have to look up to you a certain way. Because my kids, if my kids are around you, they're gonna say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And then when they start to love you and you really being in their life, not even financially, but you just being in their life and doing something good, they're gonna start to call you uncle or auntie. And that's major to me.
So,
Joe said, I love what
Gaines,
y'all doing. Keep got that going. Thank you, Joe.
thank you. Make sure you come back, Joe. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 7 to 9 p.m. at Yo time, California
Yes.
times. We start at
It's
7,
we
end at
start at
9.
7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, 7 to
We go a little
9.
over that sometimes. We
Usually,
go a little
sometimes we
over. We
go
go a
over,
little
but
over.
I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, Gaines said, era in this discussion is defined as your age. So when I'm saying that, I mean in the last 10, 15 years, have you seen a shift for people
I
who are
definitely
in their
have.
30s and 40s?
I definitely have.
When my parents were in their 30s and 40s, they had longtime friends, but they were able to make new friends and like keep those friends.
You know what I think the problem is, to be real with you? I think it's, and I hate to say this, but it's in the black community. Everybody is for themselves. Like, people don't know how to really be a fucking friend. Honestly, people don't know how to be friends anymore. People know how to be acquaintances now.
So
That's what it
I
boils down to.
yeah, you're right. But I do understand where you're coming from, where your age is the shift, because yes, what you are doing in your 30s and 40s, you're not doing in your 20s. Some people can
Right.
grow with you from, way back in the way and up, and some people you have to let go. But what I'm saying is it was easier to keep friends, say in the as a 30 and 40-year-old in your 90s, in the early 2000s. It was just a different wave.
It
The
was a
same
different
way
move.
dating has changed, the dating pool, the same way the dating pool has changed, the friend pool has changed too. We see it
Eh,
all. Hey, John, John. We
My boy
see it
John in the building. What's good with you, John? John,
we
Savvy
see it
Pig.
all up and down our timelines, and I've been seeing it for years because I look back at my Facebook memories from 10, 12 years ago, and people were talking about the same things I was talking about, a lot of the same issues that are going on now. And a lot of it is, women and some men, but I think for men it's just easier, unless you're a married man and you're not cheating and you're not with that dumb shit, then it's harder for you to. But for women it seems harder to get with a female as a friend and keep her as a friend.
It's the same. It's the same way. I promise you. Because there's a lot of men that are not like, we'll be cool on a street vibe, we'll be cool on the work vibe, but once I find out you're not taking care of your kids, it bothers me. I won't fuck with you no more. I feel like I can't fuck with you no more because I'm that. Those are my standards. My standard is, in order for you to be my friend, there's three things that you have to do. You have to take care of your kids, you have to love your kids, and you have to love your parents and be respectful.
So Gaines said it's because as you get older, your tolerance gets smaller. Even now, my friends from elementary and I are having issues hanging out because everyone has their own idea of what fun is, or what is fun in a video game. So
That's outgrowing people.
yeah, that I think that that's outgrowing people. Like I was saying earlier, I have someone in my life that I've been friends with, and we're god sisters. After time or whatever, my parents became her godparents since we were 8 years old, and we still rock with each other very, very hard. If she ever need me, no matter what time, and we live in two different states, I'ma pick up the phone. Same thing with her. And then I have another friend, Dominique, that comes through. I've been tight with her since 10th grade. So, there are some people who can grow with you and stay with you. But there's a lot of people that, yes, you have to, they fall by the waist. They're seasonal.
Yes.
Miss X said, I don't have many friends at all, and I don't honestly think it's me. I didn't grow up here, so a lot of the people I met were from high school and I'm sorry, I'm burping y'all. Quincy then gave me the burps, and we went separate paths. So the people I met as an adult were met through marriage. When the marriage dissolved, so did the friends and sisters. Yes, that's another thing. Being in long relationships or marriages, when y'all make friends together, a lot of times they pick sides, or if you met them through your spouse, when y'all break up, it's high and by. It's no longer that close relationship, and that hurts. That hurts. Notice.
It
Game
hurts,
said, I'm
man. It
sorry for
hurts
the
like
new people.
fucking
I
shit.
always periodically fake cry because I can't really cry because I'm a G. But anyways, Game said it's
You
not a
cry all the
growth.
time.
It's a preference. It's not a growth. It's a preference. One guy like playing solo. One guy switches games every week. One guy never spends money on games, and I only play multiplayer games. Okay, so that's a good way. I mean, to simplify it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, yes. As you grow, and I feel like this, the people that have stuck with me through years has grown with me. I'm a
Hmm.
person who, when I learn, I teach others. I'm gonna text your ass off, or on a night where I'm drinking and want to be social, I'm gonna talk. We gonna talk, and I'm gonna talk your ass off, and I'm gonna tell you what I've learned, what I'm doing. If you telling me about your life, I'm gonna tell you what I think can help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge you, and I'm not gonna hold you to it because we all know we say one thing, and then the next time we be like, "Girl, we was drinking. I ain't gonna really." I'm not ready to make that move to be whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so I give people grace. I give people grace to grow. Everybody don't grow at the same speed. That
The,
means
the thing
spouses too.
the thing is to be 1,000 with y'all. You know what I where I think we lose each other as we don't gain friends is that we don't reach out. I reach out to people. That's my thing. If somebody reaches out to me, I'm gonna reach back out to you. And I'm learning I gotta do that reaching out first. If I think you a cool person. Now if I learn that you wasn't a cool person along the way and we can't really vibe, that's how life goes. When it comes to life, life is really a tree. You got trunks, you got roots, you got leaves, you got branches. Some branches stick around for forever on the tree. Roots is gonna forever be there. The trunk is gonna forever be there. The roots is just help build it. You don't see it all the time, but they always there. The leaves is gonna always change. The leaves is gonna
Some of
change
them
colors.
branches
They're
gonna
gonna
fall
fall
too.
off, and new leaves are gonna come. Sorry for y'all shining y'all with my watch. I be
Ah
getting a little bit. I be
man,
getting a little bit of money since I got my little
y'all
hundred
see my
dollars from the
tea? I got my tea on. No, I'm just like.
right since I got my little $100 from the collective podcast. My
I've
life
been
has
had this.
changed.
Stop
I'm
playing with me.
shining. I'm
Don't.
shining. I'm shining. I'm
Oh, I
shining.
thought you
I'm
talking about
shining.
you.
Since I,
Okay,
since
go
I got
ahead.
my $100 from the collective podcast, my
You
life
know
has changed.
what?
It's been bitches everywhere, dubs in slow motion. It's been rocking. But no, what I
Throwing them
love
ones,
throwing them ones.
throwing
But
them
what
quarters.
I loved about they podcast though, I'm getting off subject, is that
You are.
it was unbiased. When Ozzy played my song, she didn't know what it was, and then once she heard it, she was like, "Wait a minute." Then I played my second song, and she was like, "This sounds like some Empire shit." Oh, this nigga nice. Like her reactions were genuine. Everybody's reactions were genuine. Even Sarita looked surprised, like, oh, this nigga is rapping. Craig kept giving the the whole thing too. Even they guest Tony Martian that was on there. Shout out to my nigga Tony. I don't know why I
Tony the
said the Martian, because I
Martian.
say Quincy with the
Tony the
T, Talisha.
Martian. I
Quincy with the
cannot right
questions,
now.
Talisha with the T, but Tony Martian was on there as a guest judge, and even he was feeling it. So I'm still stoked about that shit.
I
That shit
know,
right
because
there,
you
you can.
came out
I'm
the
still
subject
stoked.
to talk about that.
I'm sorry, I'm still stoked about it, man. Shout out
Okay,
to the
let's get
collective.
back on subject, Quincy. You always taking us off subject, sir. Anyways,
My
let's
bad.
find our way back. So, Gaines said, very true. If you don't water your friends, reach out, they will wither and die off. I feel like that with friends. I feel like that with family, with your spouse. You have
Relationships,
to, it's an effort to grow together. It is not natural to grow with people because we're literally our own individual person and we literally have our own individual journeys. Even day to day with me and Quincy, he has his own life when he's away from me. He got another woman. He got a
First
baby
off,
on the
no, I
way,
don't. No, I don't.
and
Somebody told
I
me that
just go to
today.
work.
Hold on, Talisha being funny. Talisha being funny. So somebody told me today because I stopped working with another company and start working with another company because I got a contract. Somebody seen me where I was working at and told me, "Hey, man, you left this company because you got such and such pregnant." I was like, "What? Who?" I was like, "Nah, man, they was offering more money over here. The fuck out of here. Got nobody fucking pregnant, nigga.
Joe said, "What
I
the
fuck
fuck?"
all my side bitches with condoms. Stop playing. All my side.
Look, Quincy always getting them crazy situations. Just last year, it was some no- Las Vegas hit him up.
Trying to get
Paternity
me for
Las
child
Vegas
support.
trying to hit him for he was gonna have to take a test, y'all, because some chick from Stockton that moved to Vegas said that he was the father of what, 2 out of 3 or all three?
All it was four. It
Oh,
was
four
four kids,
kids,
and I
and
was
they
the
were all
father of three.
underneath the age of 5 or 6, and said that it was him. Luckily, on the second dude, they found out that it was him
Not even that. If you don't
and
got
not
this nose,
Quincy.
if you ain't got this nose or these lips or these shoulders, you ain't my kid.
Are these
But
shoulders?
I
We ain't got no
the
weak necks over here.
we play football. We play football over here.
Look, Quincy always got some crazy situation. Like I don't even know if he happening. If anything ever happened, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm not gonna reveal it, not even to him, until we get on the show. And I'm gonna wait for a Thursday show because Tuesday
That's when
shows be lit, but Thursday shows. So I'm gonna bring it up. Like my topic tonight is, what if y'all found out y'all man was really cheating on you after all 14 whatever years,
and this is
and
exactly
I'm gonna
what you're gonna
drop the
see.
mic on that ass. Quincy, what is you doing?
Exactly what you're gonna see as soon as I hear that question. Like,
I said, boo.
boo. And if I
Said we
don't
gonna
cut the
talk.
mic off, I promise you this is what you're gonna hear. Get off me, bitch.
Get off me, bitch.
You're gonna see Talisha leave with the mic on and everything. You're gonna see her leave her screen. But nah, man.
You better sit out out. Can't sit out loud down. Not for real. On everything. You think I'm not gonna leave? I'm not gonna make an entrance or whatever. Not entrance, but I'm not going to make a big deal out of me leaving.
Nigga, first off,
Hell yes.
I can't first off, my mouth is too big for me to be out there doing any wrong shit. I'm a very open person, so
It's
somebody's
not too
always
big for
looking.
me.
I know that's a different case though. We ain't gonna
But
talk about that. This ain't gonna be the full cup after dark. We ain't gonna talk about that.
man, listen,
Look,
listen.
listen. These lips go to work.
But anyways, back to what we was talking about. The point is about friends making or keeping friends, but making friends. How many of y'all out there has made a friend within the last 5 to 6 years, and y'all still cool, and y'all ain't found out that they didn't did you wrong in any type of way? Kimana said, I'm going to leave gracefully because baby, you gonna feel my absence. I'm
Talisha
not.
coming in here for the struggle.
I'm
Well,
not
first
even
off, I
gonna lie
know
to you.
I'm gonna know it's gonna be some fun because she gonna be in there drinking hella. You see that little ass cup? That's gonna be the big ass shaker that she. Show him the shaker that you do. To show that's she has a
I
shaker
need to feel
where she
a
shakes her
little big.
alcohol.
Quincy, don't you drink up all that tequila? Don't you drink up all that tequila, Quincy?
Don't play with
Joe,
me.
don't say my dog. Hell no. Okay,
Tell him,
so
Joe.
I make friends online all the time. Right now, the homie Deep Knuckle has been logging on every night since 2020. So, games is the game for you, like playing online and stuff like that. Is that like your social media where you meet friends and y'all get to interact? Sex, I be chilling with my cousins in Ivory. Nobody like me. You have friends. Wait, you have cousins
Sarita,
and
we your
and you have an
friends.
Ivory. I don't know if Ivory's your
Sarita,
cousin or your friend, but you
we
have
are your
those.
friends. You've called us in down times. You called us in up times.
I
We've been
know, but
friends
I
since
think
we
she
met.
means definitely. Hey, shout out to my bro HD Brycey up in here. So,
HD.
but Sarita, the thing is that you have cousins and you have an
Whew.
Ivory. My thing is there's also different tiers. So I'm gonna give you an example. I was
Hold on,
working
before
at
you go
one of
any
my
further. Every time I hear that's the Ivory, I think of how high.
oh hell yeah. You think of how high. I
I
think of
think I got
too.
Ivory.
Ivory.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But the thing is that shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, someone okay, so I was at one of my last jobs and a female really cool person, but she was very much to herself. And she was like, we became cool because we were working. I don't know if y'all ever work nights or even the swing shift, but you work enough with a person, y'all gonna get tight. Hey, what's up, G? So I don't have time to make new friends. I gotta raise two kids on my own. Oh, what? You a single daddy up in here? Shout out to the single daddies.
That's what you
Adults
get for
be
dealing
having
with white
problems.
women.
I
I'm
don't
just
want to.
playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just
Adults be
playing.
having problems I don't want to hear about. Cause you a
I'm just
Pisces and
playing.
Pisces don't care about nobody but they self.
You right.
Anyways,
You fucking right. Pisces for life, nigga.
you
Fuck
know
what
what I'm
you
saying? I
heard.
don't make friends with coworkers. Game said, yeah, I still holler at my Bitcoin gamer homies from the 2010s. But first of all, you made me sound hella old when you say 2010s. But the last
The
real male
2010s.
friend I met was in 2004. So that's 20 years ago. Since then, it's been only female new friends in real life. Okay. Miss X said, I think me and Oz will remain friends after this. We didn't give each other the chance for it to develop the way it has now. She is the little sis I never had. First of all, you call her a little sis. How old are you, Ozzy, if you don't mind me asking?
She's
But
27,
she's 27?
I think.
Okay. We'll let her answer. But anyways, so the thing is that um the chick we had got real tight with each other. We was working nights, we was working swings together. You know, when you
Doing
working
drugs.
together, if y'all get along, then y'all gonna talk.
I was right. Damn, I was just joking. She is 27.
Oh yeah, you for
I was
real, little sis.
right.
You my little sis too.
Yeah, mine's too.
My little
Shit.
cousin, something. Um,
You down the
my
line,
little,
nigga.
you my
I was
little friend.
bullshitting.
No.
I was bullshitting, nigga. I seen her have that Mary
Oh yeah,
J
she might be
scarf
asleep
on.
now. Yeah, you know those preggers.
Yeah,
Jamie, you
yeah, them
still
pregos.
hanging on, boo?
I know Jamie over there asleep somewhere.
She probably like this shit is for the birds. But but look, so she asked me, she was like, when we're talking I was talking about friends, and she was like, so where do I fit on the friends? Oh, Jamie said kinda. You know what? She said, where do I fit? In the tier in the friends. I said, well, I think of it as tiers. All friends don't have the same tier. I might if you own tier one, that means that you at the bottom. You at the starter. We cool. When we see each other, we chop it up. We might go out to lunch. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. We probably don't even have each other's phone number. Tier two, we got each other's phone number. We might follow each other on social media. We talk more. We actually talk about deep shit. Tier three is like we hanging out. Like you didn't came to my house or I didn't went to your house. Like we talk when you going through something, I got you, and vice versa. Tier four is where a lot of people are not at. And that's like we sis or close to it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so I feel like, and she asked me where I was at. I said, because you never go out, like if I was to ask you to come out with me or come to my house, because I don't really go out like that, come to my house and I cook and we have drinks and talk and laugh. If I invited you, you wouldn't come. So you're on tier one. But you're cool. You hella cool. But I stopped being friends with somebody I was friends with since high school because every time we talked and chopped it up, she never had nothing for me. It was all about my information and what's going on with me and never about her. Gaines said a rich man has many friends, but a poor man has a few. Your friend count is directly correlated with your wealth.
I think
I
you
don't
got
think
it. I
so.
think you got it backwards, bro.
Yeah. But I don't think that how much money you have depends on how many friends you
Friends you
have. I
have.
think the type of person you are and the character that you are depends on your how many friends you have. The least friends you have is less drama. I can't have a lot of friends. That's why I couldn't cheat. I couldn't cheat because I don't like niggas like that. I told Quincy the other day when we was drinking, I said I was done with niggas. Like I was just cool with being to myself. I was working, going to school.
But you
Niggas was
like
calling me
bitches.
like the niggas was calling me
You
like
gonna
why
skim
ain't
over
you
that, huh?
return my calls? And
You
I was
gonna
like,
skim
I'm
over that, huh?
working. I'm going to school. I got a family. My parents, my siblings, like I'm the youngest of five. We was always doing something like so when Quincy came along, I gave him my time. And that's how I knew one of the reasons why I knew I loved him and I could be with him. I gave up my sleep.
She wanted to be with a nigga, man. Let's not be real. Like the way that y'all
That's what
see
I
me right
said. I
now,
said it in
the
so
way
many
that
words.
yeah, cause man, I'm him. Like I'm him.
Gain said,
Capital H,
friends.
capital I, capital M. I'm him.
Quincy, don't. Because when you say that, it reminds me of
When they
Mayweather when
fucked
that
up,
nigga misspelled GOAT. And
go
that nigga did it hard. He said capital G, capital A,
A,
capital O,
capital O,
capital T.
capital T.
Nigga,
Uh,
got,
yeah,
got,
you the guy,
got
not that guy yet. That guy yet.
it. Gay said friends are only there to get a benefit for themselves. Damn. There was a proverb from that was a proverb from the Bible. No, I get it. I definitely get it. And you know why poor people have less friends? Because people don't want to help poor people.
Not even that. People are
They
looking
don't
for
they're not
benefits.
willing to help out.
People are looking. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. My girl
Hey
Nate in the
Nay.
building. What's up with you, Nate? How you doing? I'm gonna go
You
ahead and use
should
the
bring me
bathroom
the
real quick.
bottle so you can pour me a little bit.
I got you.
Uh Miss X said my brother was my first best friend. Miss X, you only have one brother? I meant to ask you that. I know you got a couple like one or two sisters, but you only got one brother? Nay. So the topic we were talking about is how in this era it's hard to make friends. And so get out of my all they see is your jersey.
Oh, I ain't got no drawers on.
Oh yeah, and he don't, y'all. He got you that's all you gave me? Go on ahead and pull your auntie a little bit more. And I'm just like it's actually in my ashtray, yeah. But anyways, sorry, y'all. We just had a real ghetto moment. It's all right. It's fun. Uh, so I definitely. Oh, so Nay, with the subject we're talking about is how hard it is to not even really make friends, but keep friends in this era versus in the 90s and early 2000s. Just like the dating pool, it got piss in it. So does the friend pool. I see and I hear all the time. I see on social media, I hear it all the time. Women be like, "Oh, I can't trust nobody." And for me, it's always the women. Now I could be wrong, so don't hold me to this. Don't get mad at me because I don't know every woman that say this. But from my experience, a lot of the women that say that it's hard and how messy women are, they're usually messy. It takes. I'm never a messy person, but if you take me to a certain place, I will definitely be your worst enemy. Either I'm gonna be your worst enemy or I'm gonna fall back and call myself the fallback queen. So I try not to engage because we're trying to be mature and blase, blase, blah, right? We're trying to be mature as we get older. But if you disrespect me or anybody to me, I'm gonna probably step to you. And as a lady, my dear was from Mississippi, a Mississippi Belle, Southern Belle, can tell you off without it even being a thing.
I don't even know if she was a Southern Belle, but go ahead.
Shut up. I'm talking about Mama Dia.
Oh,
Gaines said, poor people have less friends because nobody wants to sit around hungry with nothing to do. You would rather hang with the homie who has snacks waiting in games, and exactly.
That makes you an opportunist. That doesn't make you a friend. You're an opportunist if that's what you want to hang around with them for. My friends is gonna fuck with me regardless. My
Because the end
friends,
goes.
me and my friends can go out to eat, and I don't have no money or they don't have no money, and we all gonna. That's what a friend is. A friend is not somebody that hangs around you for what you got. That's not a friend.
Exactly. Nate said free spirits compared to uptight, in my opinion. Jamie said definitely. Nate said free spirits come from being open minded, always down to have positive energy, laughing to live. Uptight don't gotta be bougie, but God don't play that. That's it for that one. Exactly. Gain said all friendships start off as an opportunity, though.
No, it
I've
don't.
never made a friend off of an opportunity.
I made a friend off of relating to something. Every friend that Dion Cole said it best. He said some of the best relationships start from men. They be like, "Hey man," he said
You
she
see
walked
that?
past it, right? That ass was nice, right? He said, "Yeah." He said, "What's your name, bro?" "My name is Dion." It's not an opportunity. I don't think real friendship starts from opportunity. I
I
don't.
think those are opportunists. See, we get people's characters mixed up with what it's supposed to be. That's why people
Man,
be like, love hurts. No, love don't hurt. And this is from
love
friendship.
hurts.
This is from being a spouse. Love don't hurt. People who say they love you hurt you.
Right,
You feel me? And so what love is as a construct, as an adjective, is totally different from what people could give because people are imperfect. And
right.
a lot of times, although there's some people who are better than others, nobody's perfect. You all right? All right. But nobody's perfect. And I think that we get that perfection thing and we always say, "Oh, I don't expect perfection. I'm not perfect." Okay, well, if you don't expect perfection, then why do you hold people to a standard that is perfect? Expectations, right? We were talking about that earlier versus
Right.
standards. A standard is for you, what you will personally not deal with. Like, no, I'm not going to deal with somebody lying to me or cheating on me. I'm not going to, and even those things you have to take in consideration of what a person in their pattern is.
Perception is reality. The way people perceive stuff is the way that it's gonna be for them until somebody changes their perspective. So yo expectations could be, I just want my man to come home, or I just want my woman to come home. I don't care what she's doing before or he's doing before they get here.
And I ain't going to be the
Uh,
one.
and it's not you. I'm just saying, but
No,
that's
I
what it
know.
is. That's what it is.
um,
The expectation is that they expect to get cheated on. They expect to get done dirty as long as they have this person in their life.
some
That's what it
people
is.
also expect to act a certain way towards people and be like, well, I know they gonna write me off, or I know this is gonna not end well, so I might as well just, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and take it all the way there because they
Per-
expect for people to let them down.
Hit the comments real quick.
Nate said, love in a friendship is not die for that person, but you will be righteous by that person. Exactly.
Dying
Gaines
for
said the
anybody is not friendship.
Gaines said the thing is there's no reason to kick it with anyone unless you have something in common. And if you don't have anything, not many people will want to hang with you. Uh, Sorry, sure, you have a few people who are down for you when you have nothing, but I can assure you that once you gain something that they deem as wealthy, your friend count will explode. People
That's not
love
a friend
money.
count.
Listen, they do love money.
But
People
that's
will
not a
come
friend
around more
count.
when you
That's
have
not a friend
more.
count. That's not a friend
But
count.
associates oh, go ahead.
People that love money show up for jobs. That don't make them a friend. You're not my friend because I have something. You're my friend because I have nothing. And when I have nothing, that's what makes you my friend. That's what makes somebody your friend. If they don't want anything from you for them to have that for you. Like I really want. I'm genuinely here to be your friend, no matter what's going on. I'm not here to expose you. Even if we fall out, I'm not going to expose you. None of that bullshit. I'm here to genuinely be your fucking friend. Even if we fall out, nigga, I'm not going to expose your secrets or your shortcomings. That's a fucking friend. A real friend is gonna rock with you, nigga. Waters get choppy, nigga. If you in a boat with somebody, nigga, waters get choppy, nigga. Nobody can tell me that they set sail and the waters were great every fucking day. Your friends are gonna sit there and paddle with you and get with you through that shit. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose time. You're gonna lose tears. You're gonna lose blood. You're gonna go through a whole bunch of shit with your real friends. You really, really are. You're not gonna have no perfect fucking harmony, and people need to understand that and stop writing people to fuck off. Everybody,
They said
soon as it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the
money
rent,
for the rent.
for the Cadillacs and gas
Cadillac
money
buying
spent
spent
will cause a whole lot of
a lot
bitches
of
jumping ship.
jumping ship.
That's not just about pimping. When shit get rough for you,
Pimp,
people
pimp,
gonna
pimp,
dip
pimping.
out.
No,
Pimp,
they
pimp, pimp, pimp,
are.
pimp. They gonna
Everybody ain't
dip
gonna
out.
stay. Some spouses leave.
They gonna dip. People
Some
leave their
parents
kids.
leave.
People leave their kids when
They be
shit get
like, I
hard.
can't do this with these goddamn kids. I'm
I
out.
didn't expect this. I didn't expect this. They
What?
gonna dip. They gonna dip. They gonna dip. So you can't
Said
tell me
I
that
ain't
somebody that
gonna
you
do that.
right. If people are willing to leave their seeds or their bloodline, what the fuck makes you so special? And I'm not being funny.
Man, that's why I feel like you should look at people's characters, as you are befriending them,
Right.
to see what type of person that they are. Uh, Nate said you can't call someone a friend and take their last when offered when you down, but not offer their last when that person exactly. If I looked out for you, look out for me. Period. Exactly. Gain said you friend can hide behind the guys. Yeah, but it's only so long. It's like being in a relationship. It's only so long that you can hide your fakeness. You can hide
Right.
pretend to be somebody else. Eventually you going to get comfortable.
And you know what the genuine thing is when I find out somebody is really not a friend, honestly, is that they always tell somebody else what they don't like about you. And that person that ain't really your friend is gonna come and tell you exactly what this person who thought their friend was, everything this person said about you because they don't want you to love or like them or be closer to them than more. If you really pay attention to it, that's the story of the Bible. Everybody was hating on this person because they didn't want him to be close, or they wanted to be closer, or they wanted to be him.
Yeah.
That's really the jealousy, the synopsis of man.
This
People are the people that want to be closest to you, the closest to you, and tell the best story. Honestly, oh man, we went to this and we did this and we did this, but they going over telling other people, man, when we went and did this, I didn't have no money and this motherfucker didn't do this. Could you believe that? And then that same person that they went and told was digging for the information anyway, and then come back and tell you. A lot of the bullshit that I hear behind people is behind what they tell anybody else, and I
I'm
stand
gonna
ten
write a book
toes.
one day.
If anybody on here that I consider a friend,
I'm gonna
if you
change
can
the
if you
names.
can if you can say that you heard somebody tell me something about you, please talk to me in front of that person. If anything I have to say to you, period, friend or not, if I got something to say bad about you or to you, I'm gonna say it to you. The jokes is gonna fly between us. What we not gonna do is do this thing to where I'm gonna go and tell somebody else the stuff that I don't like about you. These is where people ain't friends at. That's why they say you lucky in life if you have one real friend. Because people don't go
Hey,
and do
shout
that.
out to T.
Cheek in here?
Yeah.
We got legends in the building? Oh
Sarita
man,
said,
wait a
I'm going to
minute.
call everybody and address it. Listen, don't do
Look,
that.
yep,
Don't do that.
yep.
Don't call everybody and
Call them.
address it.
Call them.
No, Quincy is
Call
an
them with the.
addresser.
I
He is
am.
he is an addresser. And
I am.
he likes to put clothes inside of it and everything. Outfits.
I'm not
Gain
playing
said
with
you
you. What's
just
the
proved my
point?
Gain said you just proved my point. What point, Gains? What point?
Yeah, let
Yeah,
us know.
definitely, T. But the
You know
thing
it's all
is
love.
that I guess the difference between me and Quincy is this: if you are worth my time, if you have showed improved before a situation come up that you are my homie, then I will address it to you and I'll be like, hey girl, because I don't really have no guy friends like that. Because me and Quincy been together for so long, and he don't really like me to have guy friends like that unless it's
First
his
off,
guy
I
friend.
don't
Then
even
it's
care.
our guy
I
friend.
don't need. First off, I don't even care now. Am I gonna check the situation in the beginning because I know how niggas is? Yep, I'm definitely gonna do that. Hey, bro, what's good with you? Look, I'm just letting you know behind her, you will lose sleep. I won't. What do you mean I'll lose sleep? Because you can't sleep when you're dead, folks. So don't play.
See.
Letting you know.
Anyways, he's an addresser. I am a person where I will address it only if I feel like we're tight like that. If
No,
we're not tight like that, or I don't feel like you worth it, then I won't address it. I just fall back, or I'm finna, before I would just play the game with the petty. You know what I'm saying? And my petty, I'm gonna tell you this: you would rather me be your friend or somebody you just don't know at all,
look
versus
me in
me
my
be your
fucking face.
enemy.
Look me in my face.
Versus me be your enemy. And
Please
I'm not gonna
believe.
call out none of my enemies because I don't even think they will be on here. But I'm gonna just say,
Please, please
you
believe.
you would rather
Please
me
believe.
be just somebody that you don't know, you know what I'm saying,
Once
or either a
once I
friend.
once I know that you comfortable with talking bad about other people you was close to, I watch you. I watch you. I promise I watch you the whole time. We'll be cool. I'll play stupid. I watch you. I watch you. If you've been close to this person, I don't know this person, and then you can divulge all they fucking business, nigga. I watch you.
Why is your
I
microphone all
watch
the
you.
way up at your eye?
I don't know. Is it still working? Cause no,
Can
you
you
know
see?
why? Look, I'm
Can
gonna
you
tell you
see
why. I'm gonna
better?
tell you why. Look, I'm gonna show you why. Look, when I put my hat down, the
No, I
mic goes
know.
down.
I'm messing with you, baby.
Over there, get off of
Gay
me.
said, if
Mind your
you
business.
only have one rider, if you only have one ride or die friend, it proves that that at your lowest, only one person loves you. Okay, I'd rather have one rider than a bunch
Hey,
of
Paul just
fakers.
said it best. Bob, I'm sorry, Big Cred. I can't help but call this nigga. I've known him since
Well, he
Paul.
said he
Sorry.
paused when he come on the show.
Okay, yeah,
He said, I
I don't
don't
want to
got
make no
enemies, just
disrespect.
people who get envious.
Paul said it best.
Yes.
Paul said it best. I don't have any enemies. I don't. I have people that are enemies of me because there's a lot of shit they don't know about me, or they fear what I have as a talent. They fear what I do. They don't understand it, so they fear what I do. Honestly, that's where the disagreement or the fuzzy area comes in with people. A lot of people really don't even take the time to get to know me. Everybody think I'm just this nigga that knocks people out, this nigga that goes shooting and beats people up, or I'm a nigga that's gonna just choke you if you say the wrong shit or punch you
Are
the
you
fuck
just a
up,
nigga?
or I'm just a nigga. And people don't know that I'm a fucking man. They don't know I'm a man that has a wife. They don't know I'm a man that has a whole fucking business. They don't know I'm a man that has kids. Like nobody knows that. A lot of people will tell me, "Oh, you
A
got
man
kids?"
with standards and integrity.
Yes, and it bothers people. It bothers people. It bothers people. Nas
It
said it
only
best.
bothers them because you're black or because they thought of you as one way when they knew
Nas said
you.
it best. They
When they
fear
knew
what they
you.
can't. They fear what they can't conquer. I guess it's just a theory of man, honestly, and that's kind of what it is. That's what it is.
So Sarita said, I don't have no gray area. We cool or we not. That's what I always say. Quincy knows me. He know I don't know how to
I
be in
don't,
between.
and I don't, and I that's where me and Talisha meet at.
I don't know how to be. Either
That's where
we
me and
cool or
Talisha
we
meet at
not.
because what Talisha will do, Talisha will not talk to you. I will antagonize you to fight me
Right. Quincy will
and bring
attack and I'll
all.
be
I will
like,
bring
I
it
don't
out of
even
you.
know you no more. I'm literally erasing the
No,
history of whatever we
no.
talked and had as a friend. And I'm just not gonna never talk to you again. One thing about me, and I've said it before, is that I'm a good ass friend. Hey, cousin, my cousin Keyshawn. Hey, Tanya.
Look,
Um,
Tanya in the building. Hey,
yes.
Payne. If y'all ain't heard Club Soda, go listen to the track. Uh,
Shout out to Club Soda.
Club
all
Soda, but she got
streaming.
her track. The track that you need to hear from that album, no lie, is my favorite track.
Cause you don't know, nigga. Cigars and
No,
Moscato.
Cigars and Moscato. Thank
Cause
you. Look,
Quincy
don't.
always saying some off the wall shit. I'll be like, it's cigars and Moscato.
No, it ain't that because it's saved in my phone. The track
He'd
is
be like
saved on my
Hennessy and
playlist.
Blacks. I'll be like, what the
No,
fuck?
I will never disrespect
No.
that song and say that.
No, I'm being funny. Like you say something different.
Yeah,
But
but I don't mean no harm. I promise you.
G said every kind of relationship y'all talk about lets me know I put no effort into any kind of relationship I have with anyone. I'm gonna smoke and think about the person I've become.
G,
So
you a lie. How
okay,
do we become friends?
can I say this, G? Because you know what? A lot of people, and whether they smoke or not, but a lot of people feel that same way. The same sentiments in a different way in their lifestyle is that they're good with just them. They're good with this, just
Well,
who's in their reach, whether it's a spouse, whether it's the
well,
parents,
G,
whether it's your kids,
right.
whether
G
it's
is
your
not my friend.
siblings.
G is my brother. I'm sorry. So I
Oh,
guess I
okay,
can't hold
baby.
you to the friend standard. Sorry.
Okay. Well, he's the tier 4 friend. Considered a family.
He's my brother. Yeah, that's my brother.
I told y'all I
When we
put
come
people in
around each other,
tiers
that's my
now.
brother.
And that's how I don't get so back to expectations and standards. That's how I don't get, disappointed from my expectation. I don't expect every woman or every person that I run into to be a friend that I'm going to be to you. First of all, I'm unique. And I just like my fingerprints, just like
And
my
that sweater
teeth.
you got says
What sweater? I ain't got no sweater on.
the one that says I'm unique. The burgundy one with
Ah,
old English
Quincy,
writing on the
F you. F you. Anyways,
it says I'm
the
unique.
point is what I'm trying to make, god damn it, is that I'm unique, so I'm going to be me. And I can't shut up. I can't expect nobody else to be me. And although I just named a few people earlier who are down ass, tight ass people to me in my life, they are not me. And so I from a young age I learned you got to expect people to be people, and you have to let them be them and have grace and mercy for them when they mess up and for when they're not who you wanted them to be at that moment.
Right.
And that not just for friends, that's for spouses too. That's why a
Well,
lot of people get divorces and break
well, we
up or
touched
whatever, because they had these expectations, and usually it's unspoken expectations.
right.
But I
We touched
expected you to be a certain way.
on this subject enough. We didn't beat it. The horse is dead.
I gotta pee.
Uh
Be right
oh,
back.
Talisha has to go pee. Tanya said you gotta trust the person to be who they've shown you. Falling for potential leads to disappointment. Man, I don't expect much from a lot of people. I really don't. People gonna be who they be, straight up. And I don't have no choice but to deal with that. It's not my fault, it's not my problem. Absolutely. Waiting for Talisha to get back and start her subject. Letting y'all know this is the Full Cup podcast. Look at my radio voice. Tune in. This being funny. But make sure y'all do the likes and loves and everything else, man. Make sure y'all can follow the show. Make sure you follow the show. I think we have 500 followers now. We might be. We're gonna see. We're gonna see where after this show. We definitely looking for people to come on and voice their opinion as we usually do. We got a lot of other stuff going on. Waiting for Talisha to get her ass back on the camera, so there she
I'm
go,
here. I'm here.
so she can open.
For everybody to know that I be having to use the bathroom. I am the person in the car when we having a long ride that I'm gonna have to use the bathroom.
Oh my god! Oh my
Tanya
god!
said you gotta trust the person to be who they've shown you. Falling for potential lead to disappointment.
We already read
Definitely.
that.
Oh, sorry. But for the friend thing, what I was trying to read, talk about with G is that everybody is in their little bubble. I know I am. And if your personality is not a personality that goes outside and talks to people and all that, especially after COVID, we all got used to being to ourselves.
Right.
So you
Tanya
want me
Chamberlain,
to
I'm triggered. Why you triggered?
um but I wanted to touch on the friend thing because the thing is that we all have trouble with having friends. I was just talking to a friend who's in California, and she was saying, I look for other people to be you, or I look for you in other people. And she was like, is that weird? And I was like, no, it's not weird because it's a comfort zone. We look for a motherfucker to be there for us. We look for the people that pour into our lives, that make a difference in our lives. We look for other people to be that same way. And so sometimes you find another person or two, and sometimes you don't. And every season of your life, you may not have close friends. Every season of your life is not going to be the same. So you might have a bunch of friends, or you might have a couple of close friends in one season or a season here and there, but it might be a season where you to yourself. So what are you learning about yourself? You know, the hardest thing is to be with yourself. That's why people jump in from one relationship to another, because they want to get up under what we've been heard before, get up underneath something else to get over, the last thing.
The best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. Is the worst quote that's ever been said besides happy wife, happy life. It's misleading. Sarita said,
This cherry
Henny
lime,
and Black
y'all.
had me triggered. Don't mind me.
This body armor cherry lime is it. It's rejuvenating me. It's making my skin feel glowing.
Shut your dumb ass up.
It's helping me
Nigga,
not be so drunk because I'm taking straight shots. Ain't no coloring up in that thing.
who said don't
Anyway,
tell that lie? You said don't tell that lie about what? I don't drink Henny no more. Hell no. Laugh my ass. Oh, it's talking about, gotta be talking about Miss Chamberlain. A Pain not drinking Henny no more. That's in the DNA of
not
a black
drinking
person.
Henny no more.
Man, everybody
I'm
black
sorry.
wanted to
I
be
didn't
French growing up.
see. That's where I hit, where I've been like the alcohol is hitting because I'm gonna start drinking. I just want to put it out there before I start on my subject that yes, y'all, I've been joking about getting on a track and rapping, but I'm really about to do it. Like I already got something wrote, I already
Nice
got a
beat.
beat. I'm about to lay it. I'm about to do a feature with Quincy, and then I'm about to release
Speaking
a
of features,
single.
I'm sorry. Speaking of features, there's
Oh my
somebody.
god.
I'm not gonna say the
Oh my
person's name. I'm not gonna
god.
say the person's name, but there's somebody
This
who told me that they will give
nigga.
me. You
Nigga.
done?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Somebody. I just want to make sure. I see that you got. I see that you looking real Tina Turnerish. So you do get your thing on. But I'm just letting y'all know there's somebody that's in these
All right.
comments,
That's enough,
and you
Quincy.
still talking. There's somebody in these comments
Shut your
that
ass up,
owes
bud.
me a feature. I'm just saying who. I'm not gonna say who it is, but they be delayed. They didn't record whole albums and everything else, and I still haven't got my feature. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not gonna diss this person because I don't do the diss wars. I'm just letting who it is. But if I did do a diss song, it will be against somebody that's giving me a lot of A pain or A1 pain. I'm sorry, is it A pain? And I've been drinking club soda. That's all I'm gonna say about the person who owes me the feature. That's it.
I'm sorry, cause I seen her comment. I'm sorry. She
That's
said, "Cause
it.
I don't fuck around with the yak no more." She also said, "That's the furthest from the truth. When you don't take time to process failed relationships, you repeat the cycle and get wrapped up in more." And exactly.
Yes.
But people don't want to hear that, and some people just plainly don't believe or understand that.
Is it
They be
Keyshawn
like, "What are
Bryce?
you talking about? Get wrapped up? I'm about to,
Is
like people
Keyshawn
don't."
is
That's my
Keyshawn
cousin.
Bryce? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't know
That's
who it
my
is.
uncle Calvin's son from Germany.
Oh, okay. Now I know who it is.
Yes, shout out, and he does music. I don't know if you still do music, cousin, but I'm gonna shout you out anyways. He sings. And so Tanya said, Quincy go to HE double hockey sticks. Oh, Keyshawn said the most unlike person is the one who tells you what you don't want to hear. That's the real one that
And I'm not
gets you
liked.
home safe.
I'm not liked.
Exactly.
That nigga, that for first off, I've never seen anybody sing in a comment and know what they meant when they said it. And nigga say, "Yes, I do." I've never seen the do with two O's, so I
No,
know that that nigga
he was
sing.
not singing
That
in the
nigga,
comments.
that nigga,
Shut
that
up.
nigga wrote. I've never seen somebody text in cursive. This nigga's
He
got it.
said he probably was saying like yes I
I
do.
do. He said, "Yes,
Like
I
yes I do. You know
do."
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No,
my
don't.
boy, Gabe. We know you. I know you sing, nigga.
I can't right now.
I know you sang, nigga.
And I said I would do it, motherfucker. So, oh, she said she gonna do it. God damn it! She said
I've
leave
been
her
waiting.
alone.
I've been
Just
waiting
send
for
her
hella
something.
long. I've never
She,
had to wait. I did send her something. She hasn't. I've never
oh,
had to
we
wait
send
this
her
long for a
again.
feature.
She done lost
I
it.
felt disrespected, nigga. I am Michael motherfucking Jackson. No, I
See,
expect. No, I'm not Michael. Take your time. I know you had a lot going on. The baby was born and all of the shit, and you was working on your own project. I'm just fucking with you, but
okay.
I
I want
definitely
to
do want
wrap
that feature.
this up, sir. Quincy
Okay,
Jones.
then
You know how you
do it,
be cutting
Christmas
me off,
presents.
and you
Do
won't
it
let
then,
me go
Christmas
on, and
presents.
we ain't going over 11 o'clock.
You know what, babe? You wrong, and yes, I do.
Okay, first of all, y'all, I wanted to say this before I go on. Since it's ended again, I got hella emails, bro. Okay, so I want to say this that I sing better than Quincy, and me and him are going to have a competition one Thursday night. I don't know if it's going to be like in 2 days, Thursday or the following Thursday, but we going to have a little 10-minute get
Singing
down where we going to
competition.
sing and we want y'all to judge us. Whoever wins, me and him are going to give, if I win, he going to give me something, and if he win, I'll give him something. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the first one I did, I won from the kids. And my kids is
You
hard on me
lost.
because no, my kids is hard on me because they love their dad. So they always go for their dad. But they told their dad, nah, mama got this one. I was hitting the high notes and everything. We
We
sang
talked. We talked
Love by
about it.
Music Soul Child.
Full Cup versus. The first
Yes,
Full
me
Cup
and
versus
Quincy.
will be me and Talisha.
Ooh, hoo, 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 we might
Full
have to
Cup
do
versus.
that.
Now we're gonna now somebody gonna say we copying them because we doing the verses. I already know that this is coming. We're
Nah,
gonna do the
man, we
verses,
do
but we're
so
gonna do
many
the verses.
different things.
But what we're
I'm
gonna
on
do the
this
verses
tequila right
is
now, and I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck about what nobody else
I
think
know
or
what
what
we're
they
gonna.
doing.
Our verses will be couples. Couples will rap 8 bars and sing 8 bars between each other, and then everybody else will pick. So the full cut verses will be a segment of the show. If you and your significant other think somebody can do something better than them, and
Or
it's
a
a
best
playful thing in
friend,
your
you and a
house,
best
and
friend.
your best friend, or you just want to come on here and have fun, we will have the full cut verses. That we announcing it right now. But you have to be living with somebody for you to enter this. And I'm sorry, I'm not being
It
funny.
could be a best friend.
He said the collective needs to host this. No, no, no.
Oh, listen.
Yes,
Yes,
y'all gonna host
yes.
it
Can
on the
we
Full
do
Cut
that?
podcast. Y'all
Can
gonna
we
host it on
please
the Full
do
Cut
that?
podcast.
Like we
We're
need
gonna
to figure that
crossbread.
out.
We're gonna crossbread. Y'all gonna host the full. Well,
We need to
is the
do
collective
that.
is the collective willing to be host on the Full Cut podcast, and me and Talisha can come in as guests.
Yes.
That's what I'm asking. Can we do that? Can we crossbreed?
So Norman said T win or lose, you can feature on Norm Rockwell track if you want. Listen, when I tell you I'm about to drop
No,
this
no, she
feature with
can't. First
Quincy,
off, you're gonna talk to the manager first. I am the manager,
he's
nigga.
not my manager.
my
I
my
write
daddy
for
name,
him.
my daddy
We're
name, my daddy
fellow
name got
artists.
my daddy blood on that name. My daddy blood on that noise.
Nah, and I'm gonna keep Jones until if we don't work out, I'm gonna keep Jones till I get married again.
I feel you. He gonna be a Jones too. Probably you gonna probably marry one of my cousins.
Now I'm gonna marry another Jones from another family. It's a totally different bloodline. Just keep
But
it
that's
Jones.
what we're gonna do. If one of the people from the collective podcast is willing to come on here and we do a show.
Gaines, what is that? What are you talking about laughing my ass off? You because you Googled Norm Rockwell. Is that
What is
somebody? I can't right
you know?
now.
You know who Norman Rockwell is?
No, who?
Oh, you don't know the mogul Norman Rockwell. He made a lot of money. I think he made
Sir?
it with trains. If I'm not, or it's trains or money, one of the two. I'm not too sure. It's either trains or it's stocks. But the Rockwells are known anyway. But I think it's train or stocks. White guy from it's a white guy from the '50s. I know who Norman Rockwell is. Norman Rockwell.
All
But
right.
anyways, look, we going down the fucking rabbit hole. That's what we not
We is.
finna do. But I know who Norman Rockwell is.
All
He was a
right, y'all.
shrewd businessman.
So this is the thing. I have two questions and I don't know which one to ask. Or two topics. But I will
Just
say this.
ask one and
Okay, all
shut the
right, all right,
fuck
all right,
up.
all right, all right. I'm gonna go with this one. People raised on love will do anything for you. People raised on survival will do anything to you. Know the difference. So, my question is, do you think that people who were raised on survival cannot learn how to love?
Absolutely not. I was raised on survival. I had one mom that was broke that couldn't go to work because she had kids that went to school or she refused to, or she had substance abuse problems. So it was certain things she wasn't willing to do. I was raised on survival. My life has been survival until about maybe 7 6 7 years ago.
Bitch, you was surviving with me? Because we've been together for.
I'm saying, but my life was built on that.
Nah, I'm
My life was, even when
I'm
we
being
got
funny.
here, even when we was in Stockton, we were on survival mode. We weren't in survival mode as individuals. We was together. Stuff had happened, houses had burned down, and everything else. We were in survival mode together. We were in survival mode together, and that's how we were able to weather the storm. That's when we were in survival mode. We're no longer in survival mode. We're no longer surviving. We're living. We're not living at to the best of the best standards, but we're living. When we were in Stockton, California, we were surviving. We just had a kid the day after our very first son was born. Even when we got our first place, and our place was nice. It was a loft. It was huge. It was nice.
I
When we
did
walked
like
in,
that place. It
it
was
was
it was
nice. It
nice
was real nice. The whole fucking shit burnt
downtown.
down the day after our son was born. Quincy was born July 25th. The house burnt down July 26th when you were getting ready to come home. You were seeing our house burn down on the fucking news
I know. My dad had came.
and
Just
told
a
her
little
the house was
backdrop.
burning down.
No, he didn't tell me. He
Oh,
didn't know. He came. My dad came to visit me because I had just had my son, and I'm learning how to breastfeed. And Quincy calls me like, "Hey, I'm on the news, and our house is burning down." I said, "What?" I said, "You
every
joking?" He said, "Why would I joke
everything
about that?"
everything we got
I
from
wanted to
from
lay
the
up
baby
in my
shower,
daddy's lap like,
everything we got from
oh.
the baby and I had just went home because Quincy was born. I was up there for
The
the whole
25th,
time,
yeah.
and I just went home. Silk came to my house banging on my door.
It was Silk's
My brother Silk
birthday.
Sinatra. It was Silk's birthday, and he had a bottle celebrating that my son was
Patron.
born the day before. A bottle of Patron. We up there playing Army of Two, nigga, and the house starts burning down. The place that we in the loft. We in the loft upstairs. It's a fourplex, but we in the loft upstairs. We had like it
It
was
was a
nice.
yeah,
It was
fourplex.
cool. It was beautiful. It was big. Like, so we up there, and the smoke start coming through. Somebody starts banging at my window, and when I go to open my door because we upstairs, there's flames coming through the door, passing my forehead. Going, I jump back. They're going upstairs.
Quincy ran out with no shoes, just ran out to the
I
side of the
ran.
curb,
No, I
basically.
ran to I ran through my neighbor's door, the person who was
Oh
across from
yeah,
me, because I
that
didn't know if
first.
he was home.
But they
I
floor
ran through
was
his door, and I thought they was in there, and I'm running through their room, and then I run back downstairs, and I'm watching everything that we built for my son burn. Everything, everything. the crib, the clothes, my clothes, her clothes, beds, furniture, the whole thing. We didn't even have insurance back then.
Nah, we didn't have no
We didn't
insurance. We
have
was young
nothing. We
and
didn't have.
dumb.
We was young and we were lucky enough that where our furniture was, it didn't burn up or smell like that, and it smelled like that
No,
for
we
we had
stayed
to
in
let
a
it air out.
hotel.
We did, but we had.
Red Cross had to help us. Like
I know,
it
but
was real crazy. Like family members was donating clothes
every it was
and
bad,
money and
man.
different things. Like
Survival
it
mode,
was
though,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, we was in
Survival mode,
survival mode. All
survival mode. But we were
through
there together.
California for sure.
We were there together. Like the thing is, I don't. People speak against survival mode when you being together, but when somebody's really paddling that other oar, when you got both your hands on this oar and you kind of swimming in circles and the circles are getting bigger instead of y'all moving forward, it's a way different feeling when somebody's really there for you. I've never had nobody there for me like my wife. That's why she gets the treatment that she gets. Like I'm telling y'all, man, like for somebody to really get in that boat and paddle with you when the shit get funky, nigga, it's different. It's
So
different from when it's sunshine sitting on the beach, nigga. That's the easy shit. But that other shit that y'all go through, nigga, that's the hard shit. When you can stick with somebody through that, nigga, that's the hard shit, man. Honestly,
So Miss X
call it
said
what you want.
people raised on survival be longing for a normal love and life. And I think that they do. And some people can change their lives, but some people cannot. They can't they can't work their way out of that survival mode or that survival mode mind. Um if you want to say no, because T wasn't feeling the survival mode on her watch. Exactly, like what?
Nigga,
No.
nobody was.
Gay
Nobody was.
said, "Is any C number people in here? Is that have to do with military?
What is C number?
C
Oh,
number.
I think is
It
that
says
prison?
survival mode is a good thing. Yes,
C number is
that's
prison,
great
I
to
think.
survive a
California
journey
number.
together.
Or
No,
conflict
no, no.
number. It might be C number.
We'll let him say.
Okay,
But what I'm saying is,
C
I know
number.
a lot of women don't like to say, "Oh, I don't, I don't really want to survive with a dude or go through anything with a nigga." Like, like they want a dude to be already got his stuff together. But even if, say, he had a good income, good credit, say he was a good person and he wasn't abusive and that he loved you, at some point you're going to go through some shit.
Man,
At some point, it may not be like everybody else's story. It may be very
Samantha and the
unique. Hey Samantha,
Samantha Coleman, nigga,
it
survival mode is not about not having money.
it may no no no. I'm giving examples like it because a
Yeah,
lot of people think that survival has to do with money.
uh,
And sometimes your survival is your mental. Sometimes it's your emotional. Sometimes you literally have to go through things and get through things together. The same way we
life
get through
is
things and go through things by ourselves, we
life is
have
sixty
to do it
percent
with a spouse.
survival, 40% celebration. I promise you. Because once you get through that survival, you're gonna be growing, but you celebrating when you get through that motherfucker. I promise you. That's really what
But some
life
people
is.
are not celebrating. Everybody's
Shit.
story is not the same, and I'm very sensitive to that. I'm very sensitive to the fact that not every woman's story is the same.
I didn't say every
I'm
woman. I'm talking about,
no, no, no. I'm
well,
giving an
fuck
example,
you.
my love.
Fuck
Fall the
these
fuck back.
bitches and fuck you. No, I'm just
Fall
playing.
back, sir. Fall back.
I'm just
And then
playing.
you had the red shoe on and the blue shoe on today, trying to be cute for them bitches. And
First
I
off,
noticed that shit.
if you
No, I'm
look at
just
my
playing.
jersey, if you look at my jersey, first off, if you look at my jersey,
Okay,
I
no,
have on
it's
a
all good. I
Dodgers
don't want to go
jersey.
down the rabbit hole. Let me finish what I'm
Then don't
saying.
okay, don't do that to me.
I'm
I wore
joking.
the
They know I'm
same
joking.
shoe,
Come on now.
the suede fives. I wore one red one because it matched the red on this side, and I wore one blue one for the suede five. That's what I did. She hating right now. Ooh,
Anyway,
I never seen it like that.
Sarita said survival mode can even be when the whole family against your relationship because y'all going through stuff. They be on the outside looking in, demanding y'all give up. Oh,
We've been through that.
Man,
We've been through that several
I
times.
can I can I can shed a tear on that.
We've been through that.
I can
We've been through
shed a tear on that.
we've
On the
been through to
real,
where
like
people did not want us to make it. We've been through where people said we wasn't gonna
family,
make it.
not
And this is
strangers,
family.
friends,
We
family.
family, close people. Close. We've been through that. We've been through people saying that they look at us in a certain way and they want other. I promise you, everything that you saying is true,
You know
especially
what's
when you have a
important?
union.
When I you know what's important? That I had parents, I had aunties and uncles, I had older cousins, I had older siblings that let me know what they went through to let me know what I was going through wasn't nothing new.
Yeah, I
And
didn't
to
have that.
keep moving through that shit. I'm gonna give you a quick example. I'm not gonna name no names, but for my parents who have been married for 50 plus years, they've been together 50 plus years, because my sister's 50. I don't she probably gonna kill me for saying that. Anyway, if she watch it on YouTube, flow. No, I'm just
My
like,
boy
but
Darnell Thomas is in the building. Kim
hey,
watching again. My
Darnell,
boy
hey,
King
shout out,
Dave. My boy
hey, shout out
King
King
Dave
Dave.
is
What?
in the building. First off, King Dave, since I have you on here before Talita start talking,
Okay.
when can I have motive for my album? Since we recorded it, because you ain't got back at me. Hit me up, nigga. Can I have it for
Okay.
my album? Please.
All right.
Jesus. It ain't been dropped. Come on, man. Anyways, go ahead, babe. I love you, nigga.
Um,
Okay, I drop it, bro. Talisha, what did you do? But shout out to King Dave. A lot of people don't know King Dave produced my whole first album. To whom this may concern, he don't even know that. But all the beats that I was buying when I was buying them hot when my first album came out, I got from King Dave. I've known King Dave before he was King Dave. Honestly, I knew when he was just Big Dave. I knew his dad, my mom, and them used to go to their house and everything, bro. No lie. Let me see if I got this girl back in here. There she go.
see, Quincy,
My boy Goldie the One
that's
in
the
the
shit I be
building.
talking about, Quincy.
That's another podcast y'all need to look out for.
Oh
Is
yes,
Corner
definitely.
Boy Radio. Shout out to Goldie the One and Blue Loco. Shout out to Ag Fo. Shout out to Young Ace. Anybody else that I fucked with from the Corner Boy podcast. Check out their apparel too.
Okay,
Corner
I
Boy
don't really
Radio.
know what I was saying before all of
Okay.
that. Okay, baby. See y'all grace and mercy and knowing your spouse's personality, that plays a big part in everything that you do when y'all working together. Anyways, we were talking about survival mode. I was getting into, I think, my parents, and I can't even remember. Shit. All right, what
Your
was
parents
the
being together
original?
for 50 years, the people
Oh,
who supported us.
people being raised on love will
Yeah,
do anything to you. People raised on survival
we
will
got
do
past that.
anything to you. I know, but that's what we're building off of.
Yeah,
And so basically, um, and I had asked the question: do people who are built off survival, are they able to love? Are they able to change? And I definitely think that they are able to change. I think that though we don't have a lot of patience for people, I think that we write people off as soon as they start doing us wrong.
right.
Um, I had something that I really wanted to share with y'all, but it just kind of left me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Time on my hand.
The hustle part of
Hustle part of
survival.
survival? No, 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 no. Hustle is a part of the standard. Hustle is a part of the expectations. No, hustle is
For
not a part
who?
of survival for
For who
everybody.
though? For who?
Hustle is a standard. Hustling is a standard. Is a staple. It's not a part. It's not a part of survival.
Yeah, hustle for what you need to get,
Yeah,
but I
but
think
hustle
more
hustle
so. Go ahead.
hustle is a part of the creed. It's a part of the pedigree. It's a part of your pedigree. It's in you or it ain't. No matter what you do. If you a hustler, you're gonna go out and you're gonna go get it. I promise you're gonna go get it. You're gonna go get it. Like I'm being real. That I truly feel is a standard. It's not
Norm
a part of
said,
survival. I don't think it's a part of survival at all. I think hustle is a part of life.
Emotional survival mode is a challenge to cope with and recover from, but it's not impossible. Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I definitely think that emotional survival because of where you came from, whether it be who you're raised by or whether you were in a relationship with. You
Right.
know,
Okay,
go ahead.
so this is what I feel about it. Honestly, I feel like because I was raised on survival. Talisha was raised on love. So we have a lot of different ways that we look at shit. Honestly, Talisha was really raised on love. She was a planned kid. She was the last one. Her mama wanted another kid. She was planned. She wanted a girl, and then it came out what they wanted. She was planned.
I
Me,
was
I me.
playing, y'all.
She
I
was. She
was
was planned. She was planned. She was the
playing.
last baby. Her sister's like 50 something.
You know
So
what? She's
that
not
lets you
50
know.
something.
I'm just playing, Flora. I love you.
I'm gonna tell Flora.
I love you, Flora. She gonna beat my ass when she hears this. But the thing is, Talisha was raised on love. She was. She was raised on love, and I was raised on survival. Like I was completely raised on survival. I was raised because somebody had to survive to keep having. Somebody had to go through struggles the whole time they was with me, and the people that had me together didn't want to be together. So when the people that had you don't want to be together and you there, it's a different type of survival, even if they together. And then when they split up, it gets even worse. These people hate this person so much that they hate the fact that you look like them. I was raised on survival. I look like my father. I look like that whole side of the family, and my mama hates that side of the family. But I'm not exposing my mom's business, but my mom hated that side of the family for a reason. I just didn't know because I was a kid. I was really raised on survival. I was raised to where it was five kids in one waterbed because my mom is a twin, and they moved into a house. I was raised on my daddy hiding when people came over. I was raised on what a real struggle was. I was raised on not eating. I was raised on so much to where my brother and sister can tell you if you ever ask them. I learned to make rice by feeding us because nobody was there. I
Well,
learned
you
to
was
make
feeding them some
pancakes.
shitty rice.
No, ask my brother and my
No,
sister. It
I'm
was
just
crunchy in the beginning. It was
because I
crunchy as
had to
fuck.
teach you better. No,
But no, because it was crunchy when we was doing it. I
it
didn't
was
know the
watery.
method.
It's okay, baby,
No,
because we all learn.
I learned. So what I knew to cook was noodles. So my survival was
You
everything
cook
that I
the
can
shit
cook
out them
boiling like
noodles.
that. I cooked rice. So when I first started to cook rice, because we didn't have no noodles, we had a big ass 12-pound bag of rice in the corner, and we had a bunch of butter and sugar. So that's what I was making for us to eat before we went to school. Like so, the rice will come out crunchy. Quashan will tell you. Next time my sister come on here, she'll tell you when I say I was really raised off fucking survival, I was raised off survival. That's why y'all see me act the way I do. That's why y'all see me dress nice the way I do. That's why y'all see me post my guns and my accomplishments so quick. I was raised on fucking real survival. Like honestly, that's where I found my love at. And then I meet somebody like Talisha, and she curved everything the way that I believe. I think it was nuts. So do I think people that come from survival can uh, rock with those that come from love? Absolutely.
I think so too, but you know what? I think that people who are born on love should, and I always say this. I know I say this. I'm repetitive, y'all, because some things are the same for every subject, and that is for one, mercy and grace.
Right.
I think that my mom, how she was, even my father, how he was, and he came in here, y'all. He came in here one day, and luckily we wasn't talking about nothing crazy. He only stayed 30 minutes. But they raised me on. loving other people regardless of who they were. That is ingrained in me. Do you hear me? And that's why when Quincy be like, nah, like they ain't no good. I'm a person that I'll try to keep a person and try to help them, try to
Yeah, but
aid them. Like I see where you fucked up at. I see where you're cracked at. I see where you need to be put together. I see where you need support. And I'm gonna be there for you. I mean, I know that's a woman thing, but that's my personality too, and
I
that's
don't think
all
it's
of
a
my
woman thing.
siblings' personality. Maybe not now after life, because they're hella old and I'm still young. So the point is that they've been through stuff more than me, so they might feel a different way. But how I am is I love to help people. When I see that you're a cracked, when I see that I can apply something, I don't care if it don't work out. I don't care if me and you don't stay friends or stay close for many years. What I always want to do is be an effect
That's it.
to you, and you always remember me and always remember what I did for you, even if it was for a season.
And
I
that's
am
where
an
we can hold
an
on.
empath.
You
I
run it. You
am a
run it. You
person,
being a little
huh?
long winded. You're being a
All
little long
right.
winded.
Cause I see I didn't say that when you was on here. I ain't say when you was talking about it.
Whatever you
But
say, Red Table.
Corey said I was raised on love and love, hustle, and survival. Kimana said, "Don't do my flow." Exactly. She said, "Saying she was raised on love." Kimana said, I used to. Now I only do it for those who assigned to me." Exactly.
Well, thank you for you being assigned to us because you show love every time you show up here. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. But I just want to wrap it up because we're coming to the second hour and just say basically, in everything that we talked about expectations, about expectations versus standards, about being a friend in this era, all of those different things, everything has to do with love, giving people grace, and understanding. And I think that we miss that a lot. I think that we're not taught that. I think that we're not shown that. And so in that we're don't give that. People can't give what they don't have.
Okay.
And if they don't learn it, and if they don't, apply it to their lives when they learn it, then it's you know, you can't give it.
Right. I hope ain't
Shut
no
up, Quincy.
alcohol in
I'm tired of
that
I'm
bottle
tired
of
of this,
good juice.
Quincy. Because I'm lit right now, y'all. I
Right.
don't
So it's
know
it's
what's
like
going on.
it's like 8 or 9 people in here right now. We're wrapping up at the end of the show. We want to
Yes.
hear what y'all want to talk about. What questions do you guys want to ask?
Yeah, I
Please
want
let
to
us
definitely
know
hear.
nothing is off limits. Ask the questions.
I
Ask the
definitely
questions.
want to hear.
We'll put them in the question form and put them on the show. Like, you come to the end of the show and it's asked Jerry, it's like, what do y'all want to see different and what questions do y'all want to ask? Like, what do you think we should do more of? Honestly, there we
FYI,
go.
not only am I going to be coming out with some music, I'm also going to be going back to school, and I'm going for psychology, which I was initially going for.
Yep. Was going to
People
school
always
before you
telling me
went to
my mom told me the other day, like, you need to be a motivational speaker. I'd be like,
that
Mom,
nigga
you don't
said,
want to hear
"But
my black ass.
I don't know why that sounded so
Look
crazy.
like a
Is that
damn
Clay Nisha?
snitch to me.
Clay
Hey,
Nisha in the
Clay.
building? The dark
But
skinned people is
people have
showing up
always told
tonight.
me, and
Thank
I'm
you. Wakanda forever, nigga. They don't show up for us like this all the
shut
time,
up.
man. Shit.
But people have always told me, between psychology therapists, Oprah, uh, you know, whatever. When I'm not drinking though, like this alcohol is hitting me for some reason right now. Like it's all
Then
up in my chest.
you asked me to come in there and pour you some more.
Quincy, shut up.
Okay.
Um, all right, but look, for on the real, what questions, what topics do you want us to hit on?
Promise you. Somebody put a question out there, please. It will be the opening question for the next show. But if it's good, excuse me. If the show is if the question is good, put the next question out there. I don't care if it's man, woman. Put the next question out there. I think since we've reached 500 followers tonight, the first person that comments the question they want to be asked, no matter how controversial, the first person to comment, we will ask your question. Topic or a question for topic. Definitely a topic. Make it a question, but it can be a topic. I don't care how you do it. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Don't make me take. Okay, so I'll type the first question in there. So if the first question comes from me,
damn it, they can always tell us later.
Okay, they could, but they can do it right now too. There's 5 of us in here, me, you, and some 3 other people. It's the end of the show. Everybody falls off around.
It's the end of the show, y'all. And I'm about to go in there and eat some chicken sandwiches.
Man, with the pepper jack cheese, like y'all don't even know we about to hook it up.
Go in there and end this show.
Right. So
what you got for us to play tonight?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, let me see.
Quincy, hurry your ass up now. This is too much. Because you didn't plan it.
I didn't, but we should play some hood shit.
Yeah, play some hood shit.
Play some hood shit when we on the way out.
Yeah.
Got you. I know what song we're gonna play. I got it. Real hood shit, right? Okay.
Did you press play?
Nope. I am Quincy with the questions.
I am Delisha with the T, y'all.
This is the Phull Cup podcast every Tuesday and Thursday. Please don't forget to tune in. Definitely. Shout out to all the other podcasts out there that support this one. The Collective, Real Blunt. Them podcasters really sit up here and turn in. Corner Boy Radio, my boy Corey that comes in all the time. Shout out to him and Blue Loco. Shout out to my brother Silk Sinatra for always supporting. Shout out to everybody else who comes through and supports.
Everybody that comes through, y'all.
Thank you, because you don't have to do nothing. You're not losing no money. You're not gaining no money. You just here and you talking shit with us. Next time we might do it while we playing spades across from each other. This is the Phull Cup podcast. I'm Quincy with the questions.
I'm Talisha with T. Nigga, turn off the music.
I guess we're going to put on some music. Relax.
Baby, baby, baby.
Oh, baby.
Baby, baby, baby.
Baby. Uh-huh. Yeah. Stop.
What Juicy say? You like, shut the fuck up!
Yeah. Drive my Lambo like a Chevy on some rich nigga shit. You can't talk to my girl, she a rich nigga bitch. Told the teacher I was gonna be on the rich nigga list. Told you black ass nigga, $250,000 on his wrist. Hey. Black ass nigga with a bad ass bitch. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. For real though. I went all the way through hell and back to get to this. 10 toes, stay down. Real hustler. Cut a couple niggas water off, but still love 'em. Fuck 'em. Young nigga, big heart, big nuts, G-Wagon or the double R. Which truck? Ball hard for the days when I didn't have it. She bad as a motherfucker, but she still ratchet. Started in South Memphis, ended up in a mansion. Ain't no stylist needed here, crazy with the fashion. I'm just popping my shit, nah, I ain't bragging. Picking up bags all in Paris. Flip my neck out with some carrots. My young niggas, the neighborhood terrorists. Drive my Lambo like a Chevy on some rich nigga shit. You can't talk to my girl, she a rich nigga bitch. Told the teacher I was gonna be on the rich nigga list. Told you black ass nigga, $250,000 on his wrist. Black ass nigga with a bad ass bitch. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. I went all the way through hell and back to get to this.
Please don't wish me well if you used to give me hell. Niggas spend they last to fake it when it's free to be real, huh? Please don't come and tell me about no story that you heard. This is not Sesame Street, I do not kick it with no birds. Brown skin bitch in a black lamb swerving. I just blew a bag on an all black Birkin. I think that I might be way too real of a bitch. Ayy, told me watch my mouth, I told him nigga watch your kids. This that rich bitch pussy. If it ain't me, he ain't looking. You can't take my nigga from me with your cleaning or your cooking. Drive my phantom through the hood on some rich nigga shit. Ayy, you can't fuck my nigga cause he with a rich bitch.
Drive my Lambo like a Chevy on some rich nigga shit. You can't talk to my girl, she a rich nigga bitch. Told the teacher I was gonna be on the rich nigga lit. Told you, black ass nigga, $250,000 on his wrist. Hey. Black ass nigga with a bad ass bitch. I went got the bag and now everything lit. I went got the bag and now everything lit. For real though. I went all the way through hell and back to get you this. Yo, I went got the.
This is the Phull Cup podcast. Please continue to tune in. Please like, love, and follow. We'll be on every Tuesday and Thursday. 7 on the West, and you know the rest. My boy 50 put me on to that. This the Phull Cup. Continue to pull up. Shut the fuck up.